Have you ever sat alone, staring at the ceiling, thinking, where did all the years go? The dreams you once had now feel like distant memories. The time you wasted, chasing the wrong things, trusting the wrong people, seems like a cruel joke. Maybe you lost years in a toxic relationship that drained your soul. Maybe you spent years battling an addiction, a sickness or a struggle no one knew about. Maybe you've watched others move ahead, getting married, building wealth, fulfilling their dreams, while you feel stuck. And now regret whispers, it's too late for you. Your best years are gone. You will never get that time back. But hear me today, the devil is a liar. God is not just a redeemer of souls, he is a redeemer of time. You may feel like you've lost too much, but God says, I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. In Joel 2:25. Did you hear that? Not just a day, not just a season. God is about to restore years. He is the God who turns back time, the God who takes what was broken and makes it brand new. The God who can give you back everything you thought was gone forever. Look at Joseph, 13 years stolen in slavery and prison. But in just one day, God lifted him to the palace. Look at Job, years of suffering, years of loss. But when God restored him, he gave him double of everything he lost. And if God did it for them, he will do it for you. Your wasted years are not wasted in God's hands. He is about to bring divine acceleration. Where you once crawled, you will now run. He is about to reopen doors you thought were shut forever. He is about to turn your sorrow into joy, your loss into victory, your waiting into purpose. But you must do one thing. Stop looking back. Stop mourning what's gone. Stop listening to the voice of regret. Because God is saying to you today, I am not done with you. Your story is still being written. And this next chapter, it will be greater than anything you've lost. Hold on, because God is about to restore your wasted years. Listen to me. God does not just repair, he restores. And when God restores, he doesn't just give you back what you lost, he gives you back more. You may feel like your past is too broken, that you've wasted too much time. But God's promise is clear. I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. In Joel 2:25. Not just your peace, not just your finances, not just your joy. God is about to restore years. Think about that for a moment. Time that you thought was gone forever. God is bringing it back. Opportunities you missed. God is reviving them. Dreams that seemed dead. God is breathing life into them again. Look at Joseph, sold into slavery, wrongly accused, thrown into prison, 13 years stolen from him. But when God restored him, he didn't just free Joseph, he made him ruler over Egypt. Look at Job, everything taken from him, his wealth, his health, his family, years of suffering, years of heartbreak. But when God restored him, the Bible says, the Lord blessed the latter days of Job more than his beginning. Job 42:12. Do you see the pattern? God doesn't just bring things back to normal. He makes them better. And if he did it for them, he will do it for you. God is not limited by your past. He is not restricted by lost time. He is not bound by the mistakes you made, the pain you endured, or the battles you lost. He is the God who turns ashes into beauty, the God who turns mourning into dancing, the God who takes what was broken and makes it brand new. So stop thinking it's too late for you. Stop believing that your best days are behind you. Because God is saying to you today, I will restore you. I will redeem your time, and I will do it in ways you never expected. Get ready, because when God restores, it will be greater than anything you imagined. You may be asking, how will God restore my wasted years? How can he bring back what feels lost forever? Listen carefully. God has many ways of restoring what was stolen from you. And when he moves, everything changes. 1, God restores through divine acceleration. What should take years, God can do in days. what should take a lifetime, he can accomplish in a moment. Joseph went from a prisoner to a prime minister overnight. The woman with the issue of blood suffered for 12 years, but in one encounter with Jesus, she was healed instantly. What does this mean for you? God can speed up your process. You may feel behind in life, but when God steps in, he redeems lost time. To God restores by giving you more than you lost. God never restores things back to their original state. He makes them better. When Job lost everything, God didn't just give him back what he had. He doubled it. Job 42:10. When Peter thought he wasted his life after denying Jesus, God turned him into the leader of the early church. And for you, God is not just bringing you back to where you were. He's taking you higher than you ever imagined. 3. God restores through new doors and fresh opportunities. Sometimes restoration doesn't mean going back to where you were. Sometimes it means God is leading you to something far greater. That job you lost, maybe it's because God is preparing you for something better. That relationship that broke you, maybe God is protecting you for someone who will truly love you. That season of waiting, maybe it's because God is shifting you into your true purpose. God doesn't just take things away, he replaces them with something greater. But here's the key. You must be willing to let go of the past to receive what God has ahead. Stop clinging to regret. Stop mourning over what's gone, because what's coming is far greater than what you lost. And hear this today. God is restoring your wasted years. Your delay is not denial. Your suffering is not permanent. When God restores, it will be so powerful, so unexpected, so divine, that you'll look back and realize nothing was truly wasted. Get ready, because your restoration is coming. Listen to me. Your wasted years are not gone forever. God is about to do something so powerful, so divine, so unexpected, that you will look back and realize nothing was wasted. Every tear you cried, every night you stayed up wondering if life would ever get better, every battle that drained you, God saw it all. And now he is saying, I will restore you. I will redeem your time. I will give you back more than you lost. This is not the end of your story. Your past does not define you. Your failures do not define you. Your delays do not define you. God defines you, and he calls you redeemed, restored, victorious. So today, I want you to declare these words over your life. My wasted years are being restored. God is redeeming my time. My best days are still ahead of me. Say it again, louder, stronger, with faith. Because when you believe it, things begin to shift. Doors that were closed will open. Opportunities you thought were gone will come back. Time you thought was lost will be repaid. Because God is not just a God of second chances. He is a God of restoration. And when he restores, he doesn't just bring things back to normal. He makes them greater, bigger, stronger, more glorious than you ever imagined. So get ready, because your season of restoration has begun. Hold on to God, walk by faith. Stay expectant. The best is yet to come.